Hi everyone, Trex again. Last weekly mailbox video you could see I sold a lot of hex weave bags. And I don't have an entire army of tailors which make me 50 plus bags a week for me. The reason I end up with a lot of bags to sell is by resetting the hex weave bag market. I don't only do this for bags, I tend to do this for primals, fellworth and fellhide as well. Occasionally on solo pigments and medallions of the Legion also. The first thing you have to do when you reset markets or try to reset markets is to be patient. Don't rush yourself into it and try to get rid of everything in a go. If you panic or rush to sell, you will end up with a loss. Also, keep in mind that resetting a market of any kind may cost you a decent amount of gold to begin with, and it will slowly be refunded. This is called investing, and you don't return your investment overnight. Sometimes it could take you weeks or even months. Depending on how long you can wait, it's wise to monitor your auction house to see what is selling well or not. This example I have comes from Hexweave bags. In order to reset the market, picking an item that people need is important. Don't reset an item which is easy to farm like regions. Hexweave bags is dependent on your garrison work order, so the amount on the auction house is restricted to how much time people invest in their work orders. The same with fellhide, fellworth, infernal brimstone and slabs of bacon. They are restricted to the world quests. And sort of primal and infernal is restricted to mining and herbalism or killing old content creatures. So, let's move into my Hexweave reset. The footage you see here is from Friday night. You can see that all bags except one is on a decent market value range. If you reset the market, you decide what the top price is, but don't over exaggerate with the price, otherwise it won't sell. So, I decided based on what I know previous to set the market value to 2,300 gold bid and 2,400 buyout. I post Hexweave bags in multiples of 4 cause that is the amount of slots you can equip extra with your backpack. Don't post too many cause then you give away your stocked amount, and when people undercut you it's wasted posting price. I buy out all of the competition and let the games begin. Remember, resetting the market price is a game within a game. You have to take your time, stay on top of competition, and check back frequently. Every time someone undercuts you by a minor margin, you simply undercut them again and cancel your higher postings. Then you wait for bags to sell and repost sold items. A great bonus is that you can check on the market using the remote app. I simply undercut again remotely and then cancel my auctions when I'm back. And I just keep repeating that procedure. When they undercut too much and I have a profit margin, I buy them out. If they undercut me by a minor margin, I undercut them. When they undercut me by a mid-range value, let's say 50 gold, and it's a small amount, I let it be, depending on how fast the sale is going. Hexweave bags work well during the weekend cause that's the time when a lot of people have more time to create or level new characters. Until that one point, another gold maker posts a stock of 40 bags, undercutting me by a big margin, enough to make profit. Buying them out, taking them out of the mailbox, putting them in my bank, checking back to see there is a new stack of 40. Getting a bit irritated, this is still enough margin to make a profit. If I give up, my reset is over for the weekend. Buying them out, then I can keep going, and I have enough stock to keep me going a lot longer. Time to buy. Hoping he's almost out of stock, I keep refreshing the Hexweave screen. 46 more. He gave himself away by posting 6 more than before. 126 Hexweave bags. That was his stock, and now it's mine. Now I have to stay on top of the game, making sure I'm the cheapest seller with over expensive bags. And I remain doing this until I come close to my break-even point, which is 2,000 gold for the 126 Hexweave bags and 1,800 for the stock of 60 that I had. So I can keep going for a bit longer controlling the market, and like I said, there's a few items that I do this with, like the primals and eternals. But here's an example of fell height. There was a big enough gap to make a profit, and I don't buy out everything. So it's not an empty tab except for me. And I don't make the fell height over expensive. And that are a few things that I could share about resetting markets. I hope this gave you a bit of a helpful insight. It really is a game within a game, but you have to stay on top of it and know when to stop. Knowing your market is essential for this, so monitor it for a while before deciding to take over. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Happy gold hunting!